At the close of the 2014 Florida legislative session, student-centered policies and programs gained final passage to the benefit of Florida students, teachers, and families. Bills related to education accountability, school choice, and new technology for a new day now head to Governor Scott's desk.
Members, this is a common sense approach to Florida's accountability system. We focus on the basics of English language arts, math, science, and social studies. We've taken away the gotchas. It's a bill of compassion also, because members, this bill includes allowing for local authorization, not somewhere in Tallahassee, but it allows for local authorization so those students with the most medical complexities can be waived from the exemption of having to take that standardized statewide assessment.
The ultimate accountability is when a parent can make the decision to remove the student from a school that is not meeting their needs and take them over to the school of their choice and place them there. Because I will also argue the point that the government does not know best and that parents should know best as to where to place their child, and we should give them that option, and it should not be limited.
Parents making choices. Who do you think wants to make these choices? I'm a father of a child with limitations. I know what it is to sit in IEPs. I know what it is to try desperately to figure out something for your kid that works. And to be restrained by a system that you insist they be chained to or be identical to, when they're the ones that want the freedom.
This is the Digital Classroom Initiative, which provides funding and a plan in order to assist our students to do with digital technologies in the classroom. Florida's diverse. We have 67 counties on different scales when it comes to technology. Some counties are further down the road and have invested more, or perhaps are more savvy at this juncture. It is not a one-size-fits-all. It allows for that flexibility for those that may be further down the road to go even farther, but for those that may need help to get started and to get going, it allows for that flexibility as well.
We've taken great strides over the last several years, long before I was ever here, to continue to ensure that we get the best teachers in the classroom and to make it possible for them to do that in the easiest way, not to water down requirements, but to make it easier for them to kind of facilitate that process. This bill begins, or it actually continues in that vein, toward that end, to make our schools the schools that are an environment where our students have the best possible teachers in the entire country, in fact the world. And that's what this bill does.
For a long time, there hasn't been a bridged connection between how much professional development can be had throughout the year if you have a properly trained principal and administrator on site. So that's part of the reason why we appropriate a lot of money for that as well.
And it really challenges a school leadership to own their own destiny. And those are the kinds of things that I think are going to make real change, and the transparency of reporting and making this evident can only bring more encouragement and participation from parents of students to help that dream come true.
Thank you to all who championed student-centered policies this year and to those who voted to make them realities.